Here are some of my favorite young adult books that I think can be read when you're not a young adult. Some of these may come from the fact that I read them when I was younger and I carry a sentimental attachment to them, but that does not negate the fact that these are good books. Young adult books can make you feel young again. You can escape into another world for a couple hundred pages and just lose yourself. Then again, I believe that this can be said for many a book, but I believe that young adult writing is not just for the young. The Fault in Our Stars by John Green is probably one of my favorite books right now. It's just so real and raw. It makes you laugh and cry on the same page, and you learn more about yourself by reading it. It is a fantastic book. The Book Thief by Marcus Zuzak. After I finished reading this book, I bawled my eyes out. This book will cut you so deep emotionally, but it feels so good because you invest so much in these characters that it makes you feel more than you thought you ever could. It goes right to the heart of the matter. The Uglies by Scott Westerfeld is a great book because it addresses issues that affect our society on a daily basis, but in a way that engages the reader and makes them feel a part of the world that he has created. I would reread this book in a heartbeat. It's just a really fun book to read. A Wrinkle in Time by Madeline L'Engle is another book from my childhood. I love this book and the series that follows it because it addresses Christianity and religion on a universal scale, literally going across the universe and finding answers to things that as a child I did not even think of before. I grew up reading these books and I would not stop now just because I'm a couple years older, and I can still learn from them. The Chronicles of Narnia by C.S. Lewis is another one of my childhood favorites because these books create a world into themselves and address issues on an accessible level and do it in a captivating way. These books make you want to dance with the fawns and have a drink with the dwarf. The Goose Girl by Shannon Hale is an amazing book because it is one of many that retells grim fairy tales in an amazing way that gives new life and breath to these characters. It empowers women and the underclass, which are sometimes forgotten in these fairy tales and in contemporary tales today as well. These were just a couple of the young adult books that I still read today and I would recommend to people. I will have a more complete list in the description below. I would encourage you to go and read in this genre, not a ripoff of a vampire or a werewolf novel, but actually has character and depth that will encourage you to think better about the world and more closely at yourself. Help me to talk better.